Welcome to my channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. You know, we all want the best for our children. We want them to have a better life than we had. But what does that really mean? Is it just about giving them more money? In this video, we're going to explore 15 powerful lessons that rich parents instill in their children. These aren't your typical financial tips. These are fundamental principles that shape their mindset, their actions, and ultimately their destiny. Let's dive in. Let's dive. Understanding money is crucial. It's about empowerment. Rich parents talk about money. They make it a family affair. Money is a tool. It creates freedom and opportunity. They teach financial literacy, involve kids in decisions, teach budgeting, saving, investing. It's about control of your life. This is huge. This is a game changer. Rich parents teach their kids the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset, my friends, puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. It's that simple, but it's life-changing. They teach their kids to think like investors, to look for opportunities to acquire assets that generate income. They explain that a house, while it might be a necessity, is often a liability because it costs money to maintain, but a rental property, that's an asset because it generates income. They instill this mindset early on, so their kids grow up understanding the power of building a strong financial foundation based on assets. Here's the truth. Entitlement is a killer. It breeds complacency and kills ambition. Rich parents, they understand this. They raise their kids with a healthy dose of humility. They teach them that nothing in life is guaranteed, that success is earned, not given. They instill in them a strong work ethic, a drive to achieve and contribute. They don't spoil their kids with material possessions just because they can. They make them work for it, teach them the value of earning their rewards, because they know that true fulfillment comes from the journey, from the struggle, from overcoming challenges and building something meaningful. Chapter 4. The power of social connection. Relationships are everything. Rich parents understand this. They prioritize social skills from a young age. They encourage engagement and networking. They teach communication, empathy, and rapport. Success is often about who you know. They equip their children to connect and build relationships. We thrive on connection. Rich parents ensure their children understand this. Chapter 5. Increase income, don't just cut expenses. Cutting expenses is important, but it's like trimming your hair, it's temporary. Increasing your income is like planting a tree. It grows over time. Rich parents instill this growth mindset in their children. The key to financial freedom is creating abundance. Don't just limit your spending, expand your earning potential. Chapter 6. The power of habits. We are creatures of habit. Our habits define our lives. Rich parents, they understand this. They instill powerful daily habits in their children from a young age. Habits of discipline, of focus, of continuous learning. They teach them the importance of routine, of setting goals, and of taking consistent action towards their dreams. They know that success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about making small, incremental improvements every single day. They instill in their children the power of compounding both in their finances and in their personal development. Chapter 7. Money is a tool. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is a tool. It's a magnifier. It amplifies who you already are. Rich parents, they teach their children to view money as a resource, a tool that can be used for good or for bad. They instill in them a sense of responsibility, of using their wealth to make a positive impact on the world. They teach them the importance of philanthropy, of giving back to their communities, of using their resources to make a difference. Because true wealth, my friends, is not just about how much money you have, it's about the impact you make on the world. Chapter 8. Play the long game. We live in a world of instant gratification, but real success, lasting success, it takes time. Rich parents, they understand this. They teach their children to play the long game, to be patient, to persevere through challenges. They instill in them a delayed gratification mindset, understanding that the greatest rewards often come from years of hard work and dedication. They teach them to focus on the process, not just the outcome. To enjoy the journey, not just the destination, because true fulfillment, my friends, comes from the pursuit of something meaningful. not just from achieving it overnight. Chapter 9, Knowledge is Power. Listen, knowledge is the key that unlocks every door. Rich parents, they get this. They instill in their children a love of learning, a thirst for knowledge. They encourage them to read, to explore, to constantly expand their minds. They invest in their education, not just in terms of formal schooling, but in terms of experiences, mentorships, and exposure to different cultures and ideas. Because they know that the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you know, the more you grow. Knowledge is power. Invest in yourself. Chapter 10. Have money work for you. Stop trading time for money. That's the old way. Rich parents, they teach their kids to have money work for them. They instill the principles of passive income, of building businesses, of investing in assets that generate cash flow. They teach them that true financial freedom comes from having your money work as hard as you do, if not harder. They encourage entrepreneurship. They support their children's creative endeavors, and they instill in them the belief that they can create their own opportunities. Chapter 11. Solve problems, get rich. The world rewards problem solvers. Identify a problem, find a solution, and you've got yourself a business. Rich parents, they understand this. They encourage their children to be curious, to ask questions, to look for ways to make things better. They teach them that every problem is an opportunity in disguise, an opportunity to innovate, to create, to add value to the world. And the bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the reward. Chapter 12. Real-world skills. Look, the world doesn't care about your degree. It cares about what you can do. Rich parents, they emphasize real-world skills. They encourage their children to get their hands dirty, to learn by doing, to develop practical skills that are in demand. Whether it's coding, design, public speaking, or sales, they understand that the ability to create value in the marketplace is what truly matters. They teach their children to be adaptable, to be resourceful, and to constantly be learning and growing their skill sets. Chapter 13. Good debt versus bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. Rich parents, they teach their kids the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt, it's an investment. It's a loan used to acquire assets that generate income. Bad debt, it's a trap. It's borrowing money to buy things you don't need and can't afford. They teach their children to be smart with their money, to use debt strategically to build wealth, not to dig themselves into a hole. They understand that leverage can be a powerful tool when used correctly. Chapter 14, the 80-20th rule. The Pareto principle, the 80-20th rule, it's everywhere. Rich parents, they understand this. They teach their kids to focus on the 20% of their efforts that produce 80% of the results. They encourage them to prioritize, to delegate, to automate, to work smarter, not harder. They teach them to identify the vital few tasks that truly move the needle and to focus their energy there. They understand that time is the most valuable asset and that by focusing on the right things you can achieve extraordinary results. Chapter 15. Money doesn't define you. Money, it doesn't make you a better person. It just amplifies who you already are. Rich parents, they understand this. They instill in their children the importance of humility, of gratitude, of giving back to others. They teach them that true wealth is not measured by the size of your bank account, but by the richness of your relationships, the impact you make on the world, and the legacy you leave behind. They raise their children to be kind, compassionate, and to use their resources to make a positive difference in the world. So there you have it, 15 powerful lessons that rich parents instill in their children. These are principles that can empower anyone, regardless of their background, to achieve financial success and live a more fulfilling life. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one valuable lesson your parents taught you that has served you well in life? Share it in the comments below and let's inspire each other. And if you've watched up to this point in the video, please write the word risk in your answer to today's question.